Alrighty, folks. It's account review time again. This account we've got for you, it's level 150, and it's free to play. Let's see what's going on. As we take a look, we got 31,000 gems? Bro! Excalibur, who is the owner of this account, that is impressive stuff. We got 528 million gold. Not too shabby. The marketplace, okay, you're not buying cores every day. That's concerning. You're not buying your 3 stars either. That's also concerning. So you want to buy your 3 stars and your 4 stars, buy cores. You've got a lot of gems here. Because cores mean you can get yourself crystals, and that'll get you a void hero. Also, cores can be used in here to get your spheres of transcendence, man. You got to be smart, right? Get those cores in. You've been saving. I know then again you might say, oh, but Christmas, right? But yeah, just be careful, because cores are really valuable for free-to-play accounts, because they progress you quicker, right? They'll get you a Transcendence hero sooner, which is nice. But don't ever use Transcending Spheres for crystals. Always for Stellar Shards. Stellar Shards make you stronger. Being stronger means you can make more progress in the Void, and obviously, more progress in the Void means more crystals, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, that's all fine, right? Your gems, your gold, that's nice. Let's look at our heroes. Okay, right. Of all the accounts I see in account reviews, first impressions, this ain't that terrible, actually. It's not the worst account I've ever seen. We've got 2 E5 heroes in the Fortress faction. Little bit of wibbly-wobbliness there, because you could have been more optimal in the Glory Challenge and built 1 in each faction. But you've got a Penny and a Nosuke. That should have done Fortress Sealand. Let's go see if Fortress Sealand is done. Excellent. That is 20. This is one of the better accounts I've seen. This is good. We got Tix and we got Ithaca. If you haven't, I'm sure once you E5 that Ithaca, Shadow should be done. Okay, we're 19. Great. The moment you E5 that Ithaca, that's going to be no problem at all. Ithaca plus Tix, that's going to be good. After that, Excalibur, what we want to do, my friend, and I think you already know this, is we want to then focus on each of the other factions. Just 1 in each faction. We've got Rangers, we've got Mages, we've got Assassins. Lovely. 3 great classes to go with. Okay, Warrior, maxed. Mage, maxed. Ranger, maxed. Assassin, maxed. Priest, maxed. Finally! We're ticking boxes. My man's doing it, right? He's saving gems for the holiday events. He's saving gold. He's not being twitchy-fingered. This is going good. The one thing that does come to my attention, we have a 10-star Jara here. You might think, oh no, what's he done? I guess, right, I'm going to predict it now. Let's try get inside this guy's mind. He doesn't have an Ithaca copy, right? The one thing stopping him from E5ing Ithaca is Ithaca, right? Called it! There's no Ithaca copies. Good, and that's why we were going for Ithacas in the cores. Actually, that's another reason for you to be buying cores every day, right? That's actually probably quite smart. So as a free-to-play player, you're level 150. You're playing pretty clean. I like this, right? It's nice to do account reviews on an account that actually looks like you're doing some pretty tight things. Now, the concerns, right? The reason we've taken this out of the pile is there are a few minor mistakes that draw our attention. First of all, the 9-star Ada. Why have we got a 9-star Ada? Is Ada going to be our light hero? Yes, she is! Oh my word, we got 2 copies of Ada here. That's going to get a 10-star Ada. You got 2 other copies, that's going to be an E3 Ada. So, yeah, 2 more copies of Ada, and you've got yourself an E5 Ada. E5 Ada can do Sealand with imprints. This is good. So, excellent news. Also, she's a really interesting pick. More fun than Russell's, right? That's why I did Faithblade on the VIP series. I'm sick of clearing Sealand with Russell, because it's just energy artifact, bam, they all die. Hehehe. Boring, right? Let's get a fun clear. Ada, fun hero. Nice. Okay, so let's see the Dark faction. We have 8-star Aspen with an Aspen copy. That's 9-star Aspen. Do we have spare Aspens? Yes, we do! Amazing. And you're also saving this Elite Star here. I really hope the Elite Dark Stars here is going to get you an Aspen copy, because that would be great for the account. If you can E5 Aspen, he's going to solo the Sealand, and then he's a potential Transcendence hero in the future. So that's also pretty tidy. Garuda, 8-star. Do we have spare Garuda copies? Plenty. So you can either build Garuda as an E5. That's an option if you want to get yourself a Garuda on board. Might not actually be the smartest decision with this account. Depends how many Rogan copies you've got. You actually don't have that many. So you might actually, considering you will have established amounts of imprints by the time you build that Garuda, you could do a Void 4 Garuda build. So this is actually a really, really solid account, because going ahead at 8-star in the Garuda, instant alarm bells. Why the heck have we 8-starred this? Looking at your heroes, you have the Garuda copies, therefore it's not a problem. Nice to see that you're doing things that look like mistakes, but you actually have logic and reason to them. So I think a lot of things that you can learn from an account like this is breaking rules, like building a 10-star Jara, for example, and just having it sit there, or randomly 8-starring heroes like Aspen and Garuda. That looks like we've made a mistake. It looks like something bad, right? But it's not, because it's actually preparation for further progress. The 6-star Olivia. Okay, that's probably you just using her for shrink. Not too worried about a 6-star. It's 4 5-stars. Who cares? You've got the Heart Watcher here. Same thing, right? Heart Watcher will eventually probably be used as food once Ithaca is established. But still, right now, she's allowing your other heroes to deal a ton of damage in PvE, so why the heck would you not run her? And of course, for the memes, you've built Cruz. Brilliant hero. One of the best PvP heroes in the early game. You're like, right, I need to perform a little bit better. MK did this on the VIP series. I can totally mimic it. I did it. It's good.
What's up, MK? Happy Christmas.
Thank you, Ivor. Happy Christmas to you too. It's good holiday seasons all around. So yeah, if you take a look here, when Cruz drops below 50% HP, he has a 75% chance to stun all enemies for 2 rounds. That's massive. That's going to help you in loads of game modes where you can deploy Cruz, stunning the opponents, and then allows you to clean up with whoever remains. And knowing that Tix and Penny hit like trucks, that's great. And with Tix, with Penny, brilliant pairing to go ahead and use in Aspen Dungeon. We've already said that if you Void 2 both of them, you're going to be able to do some amazing things, right? And you haven't got them equipped with anything. I'm assuming that's because you've taken all your stuff off. And okay, here we go. We've identified our first problem. Glittery Kiss of Ghost. Good that we found this. So, I assume you've gone, right, Glittery Kiss of Ghost, that's awesome. That's going to heal whoever I use in Aspen Dungeon. It's a death wish. If you use a Glittery Kiss of Ghost in Aspen Dungeon, you cannot solo Aspen Dungeon with that hero. Because the moment you face Amun-Ra will healing curse you, which means when you heal, you die. Right? So what you want to do instead is break up this Kiss of Ghost into 2 separate copies. So you have 1 Kiss of Ghost for the Penny, and 1 Kiss of Ghost for the Tix. Aspen Dungeon gives you crit damage, and it gives you crit. Which means that a Tix, with, if you have it, crit attack stone, excellent. If you give him the Kiss of Ghost, he's actually going to be fine, because his crit is 73%. With the benefits that he gets from Aspen Dungeon, 100% crit. If you go and take a look at Penny, hopefully she's got a crit attack stone. She does. She's coming in, 53% crit. But if I give her armor, you'll see now she's coming in at 58% crit. So once she gets the benefits, that's 98% crit. A 98% chance to crit in the Aspen Dungeon is pretty good. She gets all the benefits from Kiss of Ghost, which is more HP, 25% attack, and armor break 100%. So by splitting up this Kiss of Ghost into 2 separate artifacts, you can have 1 on Tix, 1 on Penny, and it allows them both to do Aspen Dungeon together. You use Penny to go and clear certain waves, and you save energy on Tix once he gets it, so that Tix can use his energy to clear nasty waves, such as double Oberon, double Valkyrie, or waves that have multiple Adas, or really horrid waves that are using Ada, Amun-Ra, and then maybe, what's the one with like Belrain, and then like a Penny in there? You know, those really horrid waves that you want to kill early? That's what Tix is in there for, right? If you had him with the Kiss of Ghost, he's going to be dying because he's going to be healing. And that healing is going to get counteracted by Amun-Ra's healing curse. Last time you tried, you got to death 90. Oh, that's good. So you're definitely doing the right things. Sometimes you do just get a bad run, you don't finally clear it. That's okay, it happens. What I would do, if you have the imprints, which I think you do, is use this Jara to go ahead and Void 2 Tix. I would rather have Void 2 Penny, Void 2 Tix than a Void 3 Penny. Because this Jara, when you finally do need it for food, you can just get the imprints back and use the dummy as food. And you're saying a Void 3 Penny Kiss of Ghost can handle all waves? I think it's safer, though, to do it with Penny plus Tix. Because you can then use the 2 together. It's safer to do them both together. Because it can be done with a Penny doesn't mean you should do it with Penny. And why not use Cruz? Because Cruz is actually a really beneficial hero. You don't want to feed Cruz right now. because Cruce's final passive is really good. It's really, really good, because he stuns opponents. Eventually, you'll use him as food, but for now, we can keep him around. I would actually keep the Cruce around until you're done with Abyss Sealand, and then feed him. So yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. When it comes to how close we are for a Transcendence hero, which what's just been asked in chat there, we've got 2 million, right? So we're 2/5 of the way there. Slowly but surely making our progress, coming on in there. And I actually think this account looks really good. I was expecting to come in here and complain that you've built wide, but actually all the building you've done that's wide, there's logic to it, it's sound, it makes sense. The 7-star Norma, again, I assume that that's going to be upgraded in the long term. That's going to become a 9-star. If you go ahead and look, we've got a Christian here that's a 9-star that we can eventually use to 10-star someone else. We just need someone to 10-star. You're just going to be patient and steady. And I actually think that there's a lot of diligence and a lot of careful planning that's gone into this account, and it is definitely reaping the benefits. So well played, buddy. Be careful with your 140s here. That's a bit of a mistake. You don't want to 140 everybody, but you probably did that without really thinking. But generally, this is a really solid account. I think a lot of free-to-play players should aspire for an account like this. It's only level 150. I don't know how long you've been playing for, but you definitely look like you know what you do, and you got a lot of 5-star selection chests here. Heck, you could have E5 Ithaca right now. Yo! Now there's a question. Why don't we? You got imminent hero chests there as well. Why don't we E5 Ithaca? Are you waiting for another 10-star? And you want to keep Cruce around? Because that makes sense, right? That's some good logic. How are we doing for 10-star copies? Because you need 5 copies of someone to go ahead and build a 10-star. Or maybe you're trying to save up copies of Sword Flash. Maybe that's what you're going for. And he's struggling in Tower? Ah, if you're struggling in Tower of Oblivion, what are we struggling with? Ho-ho! Mim waves! Right, okay. Mim waves are, yeah, they're not fun. How many baby Tixes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think we can do it right now. How are we doing for energy artifacts? Ooh, we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of energy artifacts. Yeah, I think the thing you're really going to need to make this easy and doable is more energy artifacts. We can certainly try. It's nice to do things like that on accounts. The idea is that we should be able to kill them with Tix's passive. But there's just not enough to attack steal. We did manage to kill a fair number of the team, though. There you go. So we did drop 4 of the Mims. Oh, that was close. But yeah, we need energy artifacts on the other Tixes. So yeah, it's exactly as we said early on. Using all those energy artifacts on the baby Tixes allows you to do this. So if you high roll magic sources, you're able to do this. Now, the reason we're not doing much damage there is the Mim that gets cursed isn't dying. If the Mim that gets cursed dies, there's a whole chain reaction that causes the other Mims to collapse. Basically, hopefully you can see how this should work. It's not working right now because we don't have all the energy artifacts on the Tixes, but if you had more energy artifacts, that's how you would clear that wave. So you don't need any more heroes, you don't need any more power. The thing you need is demon bells or magic sources. So hopefully you can get your hands on energy artifacts in the future, high rolling them from artifact pulls. I don't know what you have in shard form, but within time, hopefully you'll get lucky. You might even get an Orb of Annihilation from here. Who knows? Oh, I know, guys! Let's go spend all our relics on some energy artifacts right now. Let's go do it. That's the best thing. Here we go. Let's go buy some Orb of Annihilations. That's totally the best thing we can do. Oh, look, they're only 100. No! Absolutely not. Terrible. Boo! Never do this. Oh, dear me. So yeah, conclusion from all of that. This account has everything it needs to get past its milestones. It's been great with heroes. The only thing that's holding this account back is the energy artifacts, which is a little disappointing, to be fair. It's a real shame to be in a situation where you've done everything right, and it just comes down to bloody magic sources and the lack of them. Because if we were able to deal a ton of active skills with baby Tixes, we would absolutely just pop off. And MSG saying, oh, just buy 16 demon bells? Bro, yeah, if only it was so easy. If only we could just drop a big fat water cache and buy ourselves 16 demon bells. So, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, generally, I mean, you've got a really nice account here. I'm really loving it. It's really fun to see a really solid free-to-play account that looks like it knows what it's doing. And for a level 150, you're not too bad at all. I just wish you luck with those magic sources. Heck, maybe there's some free demon bells or something that's going to come up. Last event, what was it? Black Friday offered a free demon bell? Did you have the scrolls saved up for that? I'm guessing you didn't. Oh, man, if only you had saved scrolls for Black Friday. You'd have had a demon bell in there. Oof, that's a real shame. But hey, there you go. In time, eventually, magic sources will show their face, and you should be able to do that wave. Or maybe you're just going to build heroes that can brute force it. That happens too. But thank you so much for letting us take a look at this account. The account is really interesting. And yeah, when it comes to free-to-play accounts, this is one of the better ones I've seen. Doing nice when it comes to gems and gold. I like it a lot. So, Excalibur, thank you, my friend. Look after things. Save those scrolls for Christmas or Chinese New Year, whatever's coming. Whatever one you feel like going for. And stay safe, stay sensible. And yeah, keep it good this holiday season. So thank you so much, my friend. It's been a pleasure. Happy idling.